Hello and welcome to the Godot PBR Mastery series. In this episode, we'll be looking at how to scale, rotate, and offset UVs. UVs are 2D coordinates that tell the texture where to appear on the mesh. A UV map ranges from 0 to 1 in x and y axes. In Godot, UVs go from 0, 0 in the top left to 1, 1 in the bottom right. Multiplying the UV scales it beyond the 0 to 1 range, which scales the texture. Adding or subtracting from the UV moves it beyond the 0 to 1 range, which offsets the texture. We can add uniform parameters to control the scaling and offset. Since we don't need to scale the x and y axes separately, we can change the UV scale parameter from vec2 to float. Right now, the texture is scaling from the top left corner, which is the 0, 0 position. If we want to scale it from the center, we have to change the pivot position. Let's add a pivot parameter. We simply need to subtract the pivot value from the UV, do the scaling and offset, then add back the pivot value. Now we can change where the texture scales from. To rotate the UV, we'll use a rotate UV function. This function rotates the UV based on rotation angle and pivot position. Let's create a UV rotation parameter and use it as input for the rotate UV function. We can also combine everything into a single function, allowing us to scale, rotate, and offset all in one. Keep in mind, we still need the UV rotate function for the UV manipulation function to work.